Good afternoon, my name is Radosław Niewiadomski. Our emotions may influence the way we touch and interact with any object, not necessarily our interaction partner. For example, we may press hard with a doorknob or squeeze a cup when we are angry. And what is more important, we might do it even in non-social setting. So in this project, we would like to focus on sequences of basic actions such as grasping, rotating, passing an object, which are elements of daily interaction with a large number of objects. And we want to investigate wherever tactile and kinematic data coming from sensors embedded in such object can be used to classify the emotion of the person manipulating it. So, of course, our long-term aim is automatic emotion classification. Let me introduce the main protagonist of this experiment. So it is called iCube, and it was developed in Istituto Italiano di Tecnologia in Italy. It generates a synchronous combination of tactile and kinematic data. So a set of capacitive button controllers is responsible for detecting of simultaneous touch, and each side of the cube is composed of 16 such cells. So, importantly, this device does not collect the touch pressure data, and this choice permits to reduce the amount of the data that is sent in real time to the PC. And the main advantage of using this device to collect affect-related data is its semantically neutral and simple shape. So, iCube is similar to several objects used every day, such as small boxes, containers, and we believe that this similarity will permit to carry out natural interaction. For the data collection, we ask people to perform a sequence of actions, including grasping, rotating, and passing a cube in different emotional contexts. We ask them to imagine that they feel specific emotions during the performance. So more specifically, participants were asked to perform one of two assignments. In the first assignment, 4 scenarios were used to provide emotional context. For example, in the case of gratitude, the person was asked to grab and pass cube as it was a small box of chocolates, being a gift for a favored receiver. When defining scenarios, we paid attention to choose the objects that would match cube's dimensions. In the second assignment, only the paper containing 4 emotion labels were given to the participants. We focus on 4 emotional states: anger, sadness, excitement, and gratitude. They are quite different from each other. And why those 4 emotions? First of all, we want to study more than one positive emotion. Secondly, those emotions are placed in 4 different quadrants of 2-dimensional balanced arousal model, with anger and excitement being 2 high arousal emotions, and sad and anger 2 negative ones. So here you can see an extract from the data collection session. So there are 2 different emotions portrayed by the same participant. Once we collected the data, we followed the standard procedure. We extract some features from the data, we did some statistical analysis of the feature values, and we applied machine learning techniques for classification. So in detail, we extract 17 features. They are described in detail in the paper. So here I will only mention 2 examples. The first one is called average touch density, and it measures how large is the portion of the surface that is engaged in the contact. So in other words, it is an average number of touch cells in one data frame. The second example we called average touch variability, and the idea is to estimate the quantity of contact changes during the performance. So it is a number of changes in touch cells between 2 consecutive frames. Other feature counts the cube rotations, and in next step we apply aggregator operators such as min or max. So in the experiment, we collected 237 trials by 11 participants, and for the purpose of the analysis, we performed a set of non-parametrical tests with emotion as independent variable. We have seen that there are significant differences between emotions in the case of 12 out of 17 features. For example, significant differences were observed for the duration of the trial. As for touch density, larger surface was contacted for anger and excitement compared to sadness. We have also seen that more rotations were performed for anger and excitement, so for two high arousal emotions, than for sadness and gratitude. So in the last step, we performed preliminary classification experiments, and here our aim was to see whether the emotion classification is possible in general, and whether using the data of both sensors improved the results. So we used just two different classification techniques. The first one is SVM, and we compare it with one of more recent techniques called localized multiple kernel learning. And here are the results. So we can say that both answers, so the answers to both questions are positive. In all the experiments, the accuracy is highly above the chance level. We also run the experiments with only tactile and only kinematic data. And then again, in both cases, accuracy was above chance level. So in this work, we introduced a set of high-level, easily interpretable features for tactile data. We demonstrated that our tactile and kinematic features can be used to differentiate affective states in the context of human-object interaction, and we showed that emotion classification using two sensors is possible, reaching the accuracy of 0.75. So to the best of our knowledge, this is the first work that proposed a computational approach to deal with affect-related data of human-object interaction without the information about the pressure applied to the surface.